Hi, this is Jennifer, and today I'm going to show you how you can make your own digital class app. It's not an actual app, but it appears that way. It's a touchable Google Doc with hyperlinks embedded in it, and you as a teacher can customize it. I have made 6 different templates, um, and each template is, you can edit it. So you'll just click the download button to get a copy of the template, and then you can just add your information, or you can even take away some information if you want to. So I have dots, chevron, watercolor, wood, blue, and then this geo print. So again, you'll just click on the link here, and it will open up the Google Doc, and then you can make a copy of it. And then also, this is the tutorial. So this tutorial, if you need to play it back again, you can find it through here, the how-to tutorial. And if you want to try out a fake or a version of the app as a demo, you can see it here. So again, it's not an actual app, but you are kind of simulating what it would look like to have an app, and it works in a similar way that you can send out to parents and to students. And once they have the link, they can save it on their phone or on their iPad as a favorite. And as you update your weekly newsletter or the weekly homework, there's nothing that you need to send out. It will automatically update on the student's link that they have already from you. So I'll just show you kind of what this looks like. I'm going to, if I click on that, this will bring you to an example on the desktop, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on the phone. So I'm going to mirror. Actually, I already am mirroring, so let me pull it up here. All right, so this is on my phone. And so I'll just show you from a parent's view, or a student's view, this is what it looks like. I'm not sure why it's distorted, but I think it's because it's the free version. Anyway, it doesn't look like that. It looks like the right size on your phone. So anyways, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So at the top, you can put your name or the week or whatever you want. And then the bottom has announcements where you can put any announcements that you have. We'll just go in order. We'll just go from left to right in each row. So the first one is the newsletter. So this is just a fake newsletter that I made. And then on every screen, it has the back to home screen button at the top. And then we have the pencil is homework. So this is like pretend for next week. What would be due? And then the finger pointer is policies. So maybe your classroom policies that you have, or your digital classroom policies. Back to home screen. The next one is the contact button. This would have your name and your number, if you choose to use that, or your Google number, your email. And then the blue box, you can put whatever you want in here, a message, or if you want to put your office hours, whatever it might be, that's editable. The apple is about you, the teacher, so you can upload a photo of yourself and have a little message and some of your educational experience, and then some things that you like. I know as a parent, I love to know more about my students' teachers. The next one is the calendar. Again, you can upload your own calendar or your school calendar, and then there's a section for important dates. And then we have the book is subjects. So you can either put your essential questions, or if you want to put specific homework or projects that's going on, it's just another way that you can organize. If you want to get rid of it, you can do that too. The next one is resources. So you can put special links in here, maybe the textbook link or video that you want the students to watch, whatever it might be. This is just a tab for resources. And the last one is the camera, and that is it says our class, and this is where you can upload photos of your, where you can upload photos of your class throughout the week, or every week or every day, however you want to do that. Now, what I want to make very clear is that you are, when we do this, you're publishing a link out on the web. So it is a Google Doc. You can choose to do this differently if you wanted to share the link to only people in your school domain. To me, it's totally safe to do if because you're not going to be using student names and student information. Just keep the same mindset of if someone was posting something on Facebook for your school or your school's Instagram page, you should meet the same guidelines, right? So you're not going to put under resources, you wouldn't put anything that's like private, or you wouldn't put anything that requires a password, or if you had the password, you wouldn't put it here. You would just say under resources, refer to Google Classroom, where it's more secure. Same thing with your newsletter. I wouldn't put anything in here that like has like the link to your live video, just maybe a reminder of the live video. So for example, if you did have this, your app, and you sent out the link, you can definitely do that. The other way to password protect it is a little bit of a backwards way, but you can create a Wix site. It's free, and I'm going to show you. So this is the link to my example class app, and I have a password for it. So then I have this embedded in my password protected Wix site. So not only is it an embedded code, it's not published on, free web for free access, even though you have to have the link, which it is difficult to get the link. But anyways, if you do feel that you want to password protect it, you can do it through the Wix site. This took me 5 minutes to do. So I will show you how to do this. Super easy, super fast. The other thing is that this is the desktop version, and this will appear the same on an iPad. On the phone, though, the only thing is that I had to make this kind of smaller rather than full screen to be less problematic on a cell phone view. So I will show you that as well. So let me go back to the actual, oh, you know what? Let me show you. These are the different templates that you can get if you click on download. So it'll bring you to the templates. Well, it'll bring you to the specific template. And I'm just going to show you what a blank template looks like. We'll just look at the blue one. So it's going to look like this. It's totally blank except for the backgrounds. So all of the backgrounds are already hyperlinked. You can't change the background. The only way that you could change this is if you just use this as a guide and make your own new slide, because the whole back with the art and everything is an image file. So it's on the background. So anyway, everything's already pre-hyperlinked. You don't have to hyperlink anything. You just have to put your name in and the week and update it. And then you put your announcements for the week. Anything that you want to put in here, if you want to get rid of that, you can. I would just suggest maybe putting like a square over this. So like if you got rid of subjects, for example, since you can't get rid of the book, since it's pre-made, what you could do as an alternative is you could try to match the color as closely as you can, or you could just leave it blank or take the hyperlink off of it. But I would just maybe do that. You could kind of figure how you want to do that. So anyways, again, the boxes are already here for you to type in. You don't have to edit really anything other than just filling in your information. So everything's totally blank. Again, same thing here. Like if you don't want the phone number, I would just take a white square and put it over it, you know, with no border or anything like that. And then no one would even know that that is there. So, ta-da. So, again, like if you don't want something, you can totally delete it. It's no big deal, but everything is pre-hyperlinked, even the back to button. So again, if you want to share this, what you can do is if you go to File, you'll click Publish to the Web. So, and I change this to every minute because it is a PowerPoint technically. So people can, you know, it would run like a PowerPoint or a slideshow. So what you can do is if you do this, you'll click publish and it will give you the link to where, same thing as before, to where you would see the app like this. You know, again, you can use it like a PowerPoint where you would, if you click next, it'll go next. But again, if you go to the home screen on an iPad, people are like geared to work this way. So it just kind of categorizes everything. Super easy way. And as you're editing, if you, for example, I don't know if I probably said this already, but every time that you change something, it automatically updates as soon as you've published it to the web. So you don't have to send anything out again. So I'm going to show you how I embedded my other website, the demo. So let me go back to that. Okay. So what I did here is I went to File. So everything's ready to go. So I clicked Publish to the Web. And so what I did was I went to Embedded and I clicked every 3 minutes. And then what I did was I selected all of this and I copied it. Now, when you go to a Wix site, all you have to do is go to blank website. So I just clicked edit. I skipped over everything. I just wanted to be brought right to the editing portion. And that way, because it's really quick and easy. Of course, you can add a lot more and like even make a website if you wanted to. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to be showing you how to add your embedded app. So you're going to go to Add Apps, and you're going to go to Embedded Get App. Okay, so this is an embedded HTML. So what I'm going to do, actually, let me see if that'll work, is I am going to now click on Enter Code. And after a lot of trial and error, I changed the code to 516, I believe over 773, because that worked out. Yeah, okay. So that worked out kind of good for me for both. It's not perfect for the phone version, but I'm going to show you. So once you've done that, you're done. Okay, all you have to do now is I just added like a background because I thought it was kind of cool. And it kind of just floats around in the back. If you want to see what it looks like, if you go to Switch Mobile, okay. All right, what I did for this though is I brought this all the way to the top and I brought this down as far as I could go, and the border I brought down as far as I could go, and I got rid of the header as well. So now everything's kind of stuck here, and I also brought this right to the very edge. And I can even move it a little bit. So it's not perfect. People would have to kind of finagle it with their finger if you were on a smaller iPhone. But that's kind of the best that I could figure out how to work that. So to add a password, you're going to click on Menu, Home, and you're going to click on the 3 dots, Settings, Permissions, and Password Holder. Then you're going to just make out a password, and that's it. So now you're going to click Publish Site. You can change it out however you want. Save and continue. And then it will tell you that it's been successful or not. Yes, it has been. Okay. And that's it. So you just go to your site, you'll put in your password, and you are good to go.